welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'll be teaching you how to make a line bead. And what do you need? You need your hook, depending on the number of lines you want to make. I'm making 3 or 4 line beads. Okay, so now I have a 4 line, because so this is a 4 line hook, and then this is the earring. Okay, and then you need this. It's called a divider. You need a divider. You need a stopper. Yes, you need a stopper. At some point you'll be needing stopper. Okay, for the earring you need this. You need this. Okay, this is used for earring, just like a pin. Alright, and then this is a crystal bead. This is 8. This is size 8 crystal bead. Alright, so now let's get into the deal. The first thing I will be making is the earring. So this is what I have, so I will be making this. Alright, so now you need your fishing line. So I'll be using 0.50. So this is 0.50. That's 0.50 mm. So I'll cut this. So for the earring, first of all, fix 3 beads and cross with 1. And cross it with 1 like this. Fix 1 on the left, 1 on the right, and then cross it with 1. This is what we mean by crossing. Alright, now I'm now going to fit 1 on the left and then pass it into the last. Look at this, into the first one we started with. Okay, then I will draw it like this. It's going to curve. I'll still come to my left and fix 1. The first one you fix 1 on your right. Okay, then pass the rope into the first bead. Then the secondly you pass 1. You pass 1 bead into your left, and then you are not passing this one, you just tie. So you have something like a ball. So this is what you do for the second one also. So you tie it very well, make sure it's very tight, and then you don't just cut, you pass it into any hole, nearby hole. Okay, so you can now cut it. So like I said, we'll be using this pin like for earring. So now for me to start, I'll just fix 1 into this. It has something to stop it. This is how it comes. So now you look for a perfect 3 and then put it into the hole. So see what I have. Still put 1, depending on how you can put 2, but I don't want it to be too big, so I'll be using just 1. So you cut this, cut the excess, not all. You leave some. Use your round nose plier to bend it like this, and then fix your earring. This is, and there's an opening under, then you fix it inside, and then you do this. So can you see my earring is ready? Alright, for the second, alright, so in case you did not get the first one, let me still make this. Alright, so now I said we fix 3 bead. 1, 2, 3. then use one, cross it with one. So you draw it this way, fix one here, one on your right, one on your left, use one to cross it. Alright, so now for me to have a round ball, fix one on your right, pass it into the first bead you have, the first hole you have, the whole first hole of bead. Then you have something like a ball. Fix one on the left. This time around you are not passing it, you just tie it. You tie it, make sure it's very tight. Then pass your rope into any of the nearby hole, and then you cut. I said you're using this pin, okay? You pass one rope to hold it. Look for a perfect 3, see it, and then just fix it, and then use one. Then I said you cut. Don't mind this thing. You cut, and then you bend. Use your round nose plier to bend, and then you fix your earring. And that is that about the earring. So our earrings are ready. Can you see that? See what I have. So you can make as many as you want. Alright, so now we go into, so now we want to make, the main neck bead. Like I said 3 lines or 4 lines, depending on how much bead we have. So now you cut a very long rope. Cut a long rope that will even have excess. Okay, so now count like 30 beads, because you'll be calculating it. There's a calculation for it. Depending on how big you want the bead, depending on the neck of the person you are making bead for, if it's yours. Now for this one I said 30 or 40. That's the 30 I mean is not one, you count it in 2. You count it in 2. So this one I'm using 40 pieces. That is one. I'm using 2 in 20 places. That is 40. Okay, so now I'm going to be fixing my divider. Alright, so these are my dividers. So I'm making 4 lines. If you're making 4 lines, what you do is you are cutting, you leave one hole in between. For 4 lines, it means you're going to have 1, 2, 3, you're going to have 7. You cut 7, just 7 of this hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that by the time you space it 1, 2, 3, 4. If you are making 3 lines, you also leave one line in between. Alright, so now for these 4 lines, I said count 40, right? Now I'll be fixing my divider on the 2 sides. So now my counting now begins. I'll continue. So I can decide to, let me put 10, 10. That's alright. So let's fix 15, 15. 1 1 is 15, just 15. Here is 40, like I said. Now we are not going to continue, so all you need to do is you fix everything before you fix your stopper. Now so we are going to the next step. Okay, so the next step, it depends on how you want it. So I will be using 3 different, that's 3 beads in between. So if this is 40, the next one will be, that's for the middle one, I said you leave one line, right? There's a space, can you see that? So you leave one line and pass it into the next row. So in order for this not to distract me, let me just fix one here or two and stop it. Okay, so we now concentrate on this. So I'll be fixing 43. So 43, the first one 40, 43, like that. You'll be adding 3 3 3 3. So you see that the line, it will be equal. But if you just do it anyhow, it won't give you what you want. So make sure that the gap, the spacing, like the difference is either 3 4, or if you are using 5, it should be 5. All right, 5 5 5 5 3 3 3. So for this one, the spacing, the difference will be 3 3. So this is 43. All right, so now I'll pass my rope also into line 3. I pass this second one into line 3. That's, so now I have 43. So can you see the spacing? So it will not climb each other. So here I'll also, now if this is 15, the next one should be this one. For this side, for the other second lap, this should be 1 1 difference. For the middle one, 3 4, and so on and so forth, depending on how spacious you want. For this one, I want it to be like this, to be very close. Okay, so now for here, now if this is the first one is 15, the second one I'll add 1, making 16. I said 16, first one 15, second one let it be 2 2, so that it will not. So if the first one is 15, the second one 17, not 16. 15 17, the next one also 2. That's 2 2 difference. Okay, now the next one is 46. Here will be what? If this is 17, the next one will 2, making what? 15 17 19, like that. All right, so this is 46. The first one here 40, that's for the middle. 43 46. All right, so you jump one line from here, you move to the next row. Just so I said 2 2 difference. 15. Now for the second badge, for this after the divider, 15 17, the next one will be 19. All right, see what we have. So I've not fixed my hook, so I'm just showing you how lapping, you see that it laps in very well. So assuming the difference is different, it will give you something else. So can you see how neat it is? Yes. So now let's continue. Now I want to fix the fourth one. So if this is the fourth one, will be +3. So all right, and okay, so it seems we are going to be using only 3 lines. Okay, so now I have to cut this SS divider. Now for me to fix my hook, I'm starting with the first line. Remember, this is the first line. Okay, so you need a stopper. As little as this thing is very very important. So you need a stopper. Now this is my hook. Okay, so now look at it. This is it. So this is where you fix. So I'll pick, after fixing your stopper, use the first this, then put it into your stopper, and then drag this. I'm done with this. Come to the other one. So I'll be doing it like this. I'll do this and do that. Also my stopper, the first line, and then I'll pass it into the stopper again and pass it into. So you make sure you drag it well so that it's not soft. This is the second one, my stopper, then this, and then pass it this way. For the third one, okay, so I'll come to this again, the second one, my stopper, the second line, and then pass it into, so we draw it. So you see that we're having our, okay, so lastly, my stopper again, and then I will be using the last line, okay, so that there will be nothing left behind. So this is what you do, okay, and then I'll come to the last one on the left, do the same thing you've done there, and then that is that. So the next thing we do is just to use our presser to press the stopper and then cut the excess rope, and that is that. We are done. So well done. Oh, so you see, so let me keep it here so that you see, so you make sure it's balanced before you do anything, before you cut it. So make sure it's balanced before you cut. So check it on your neck. This is called a neck, so you make sure it's balanced. So are we good to go like this? I guess yes. So okay, so now I'm looking at some kind of spaces here. Remember that in this one, instead of jumping, we jumped 2 lines here, but if it's of no, there is no problem, so we can actually leave it like that, or we reduce 1 to make it more balanced. But if it's okay by you, which to me this is okay, so it's balanced. So now cut, use my stopper. I'll be using this. So I will start from the first one using this. So I will press my stopper. So press it. I'm done with that one. I can do all at once. Come to this, press and press. So with this you can cut it off. You are done with that side. I'll also come to this side. I'll press the stopper in order to hold the bead firmly. This. Now the next thing is I'll cut the excess rope. I'll cut it off neatly. So thank you so much for your patience. So for more videos, if there is anything you want to learn that you don't know how to do, just chat me up on the comments box, and then so this is what we have. See it? So thank you so much for watching. This is the earring. So if you want to know how to make the bangle, that's the bangle, you can just comment there on the comment box, and then I'll teach you how to do that. Thank you so much for watching, and do so well by subscribing to my channel, by liking, using the thumbs up. Thank you so much. See you in my next video. Bye bye.